How we doing, chat? How are we doing? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. How you doing, Mr. Pilgrim? You feeling like the Skibbity Rizzler? I'm like the worst streamer ever, dude. Any other streamer would like charge you up front to say something like that. And here I am, doing it for free. Let's see here. I actually didn't check if... Oh, hey, what's up, Kay? Welcome to the stream, gang. So, let me see something. I don't remember if I properly set up the the stream. Let's check some. All right, good. It's all good. I'm gonna hide the chalky milk. Do not have the chalky milk. I might do an intermission later and get some chalky milk. We need Texas Teach, bro. I will pay. We'll see. I'll set that up sometime soon. I've been hearing that the people want to pay money to the Puerto Rican Crusader, so we'll see if I can't get that to happen. But yeah, we're gonna play some Fire Emblem Engage. Just gonna chill. I had a nice Sunday. How was your guys' Sunday? I went to a baptism for a little girl, like a 1-year-old girl, and it was very long. The deacon felt the need to explain everything, and I'm sure that a lot of people there did not care for it. But as a godfather myself, it was a wonderful experience being able to renew my promises to my godson. So it's always nice to experience that. Pretty calm. Nice. All right, let's open up the game. The last time we played, we had a bit of an issue where, simply put, I lost. And I didn't do very well, and the strategy didn't really work out. My units were spread too thin, and they just weren't prepared. So the issue that I had was that I split up my forces. My game is lagging. I split up my forces so that they would target Gris and also target Marnie, but also they would start convening around the center. The problem is, it's not really viable. It's not really a viable strategy. Because Gris is incredibly powerful. And he has all the unfortunate stuff. He has Dark Warp and everything. So really, the only major threat here is Gris. If you get in his range and take him out, everyone else that comes after isn't really much of an issue. You can deal with them pretty easily. You don't have to spread yourself thin dealing with them. The real issue comes down to over here, because Marnie and Roy are surrounded by very strong units. And they gave me a lot of trouble last time, and I could not advance at all. So the issue that I'm going to have is balancing fighting Marnie and Mauvier with taking out Gris. So I'm going to have a very much like a smaller force taking care of that situation. Because there's not anything here to save. You know, these ruins, there's no village to save there. The windmill isn't a village or a house or anything. So that's not an issue. What we're going to find is that Gris is going to teleport down here, deal with, I don't know, whoever has the highest resistance in our army, which, I mean, so far it looks like it's Hortensia. Yep, it is Hortensia. Hortensia is going to be dealing with Gris, and you know, I'm going to send in like a physical attacker to mess him up, and then we can move on to attacking Marnie. And I think that's the strat, because we need to make sure of a few things. This dragon cannot be allowed to come into contact with my guys, because even Louis can't take him out. So we'll see about that. I played Core Keeper for 3 hours. Fun open world survival craft game. Very nice, dude. Have you guys seen the Power World clone that's on the eShop right now? There's like a Power World clone called Pal Land, and literally all of the assets are AI generated. It looks like, down to like even the 3D models, the logo, everything. And it's only on the eShop. And I saw a video come out just now. I didn't get the chance to watch it because I just now saw it. But apparently, it might be the case that Nintendo has some ownership over this game. In which case, that lawsuit of theirs is not going to end the way they like. It's not going to end in a way that they would like at all. What's up, Tristan? How you doing? Yes, Bears. It's called Pal Land. How you doing, Bears? How you doing this fine Sunday evening? Do I like tap my headphones and I change the audio and I want to change it back? It's too low. There we go. So Kagatu was not much of a good fit for this fight at all. He had difficulty dealing with Marnie, even though he was able to get into the woods. So what we want to do is not give them any of these thickets. Or the woods. That's going to be tough, because they already have mobility in there. So we're just going to have to occupy them before they're able to. Marin is also not doing good here. But Marin has the advantage of infinity speed, basically, and pretty decent physical attack. So Gris takes quite a bit of damage from Marin, and I think I'm going to have Marin join Hortensia as part of the anti-Gris force. They're not going to extend as far as I had them extend last time. This Etrusian soldier can be dealt with Ivy, and Louis is going to be at the forefront of this fight. Fogata's going to join them alongside Kagatu, same as last time. But the difference here is going to be that a lot more people are going to go this way. And Theodol was not doing anything at the end of last attempt. So CDD is my Pal Land, so true. Had a good rest from stress? Yeah, it's been more or less. Today was a good day. As I was saying before, I went to a baptism. Afterwards, we had a nice sort of get-together with the people that attended the baptism. It was pretty nice. It did take up like my entire day, though, which was not the best. But overall, it was pretty good. And feeling a lot more relaxed. Yeah, things are looking good, thankfully. Thanks for asking. All right. Let's see if there aren't any missing things in the inventory, because last time I do recall having some inventory issues. So vulneraries, we're pretty well stocked on vulneraries. The Armor Slayer is on Aliar, and I don't think that that's a good idea. I think we're better off giving it to someone else. Hortensia is too weak, but I think giving it to Kagatu might be a good idea. Because Aliar has the Folkvanger anyway, so he doesn't really need an Armor Slayer. He also has access to the Rapier if he really needs an Armor Slayer, so we're good, we're good. As for Amber, I want to see if there's anything for him that we can get here. What is this? Battle Lance that exudes an otherworldly air to one range. It does 38 damage as opposed to what exactly? 32, 39. Okay, so it's almost... Dang, it's pretty good though. Okay. We could swap out the Iron Great Lance. We don't really need it. Amber already doesn't, move the fastest, but this might be good for him. And then we're gonna keep the Rider's Bane and the Killer Lance on him. And then let's see here. He doesn't really. Ulcris doesn't need an iron bow. Let's see if we don't have a better bow for him. We have the Radiant Bow, which is magic, so we might want to use that. And then I don't really think. Not sure how I feel about that. Pandreo, what does he have? He has Elfire and Elsurge, which is not bad. We could probably give him another staff, though. Like, what do we have? We have Rewarp, Physic. We have Obstruct. I guess we could set up Obstruct. I think also Fracture might be good. So we're gonna give him Fracture. Even though I think Hortensia might already have it. No, she doesn't. She has Silence, which of course is great for the kind of opponent that she's gonna be fighting. So we're gonna save. So the strategy is going to be how much resistance do these guys have? They have 13 speed, 10 resistance. Hortensia. Huh. Okay. I think this is good. I don't think that we have much of an issue here. This is a good formation. Let's see. Oh, a lot of people here. We got hey, we got Competo in chat. What up, Competo? Good evening, Pierce. How you doing, Overbeast? Eating dinner? Nice. Let's get with the game. Let's get on with the game now. Fight. Start. Okay. Immediately, we're gonna mark the enemy generals. Malviera has infinity movement, unfortunately, and these two are gonna move together. That was the issue, is that Vale, Hyacinth, and Cephia all started moving at the same time alongside Malviera when we engaged Marnie. So we need to have the entire army on standby. We also have warp users. That's important because we're gonna need to warp Louis in there in order to have him use X move. So who has warp? Does none of the? I'm pretty sure that Ivy has the warp staff. She does. So we're gonna have Ivy use Thunder. She doesn't hit because I'm stupid and I did not calculate the range correctly. She's gonna use Elfire. Take this guy out. And then yeah, Overbase. I did end up blocking out like your main channel on YouTube just because of the connection issues that you were having last time. Really messed with the videos analytics, like the stream analytics, and so it logged like a bunch of tiny subsequent views back to back, and that really sort of killed the stream's momentum. So I wanted to avoid that again. I wanted to avoid that from happening again. I don't want to send in Pandreo just yet. And Ulcris doesn't really have much that he can do here. However, let's see what happens if we let him use the Radiant Bow. I guess we got like similar results. Silver Bow actually does more damage. Then Amber. No. Chloe. Does she one round? She does not one round. I think it might be better for her to start engaged. start with the dual katana, break him, then bring him down to 1 HP. My guess is if I move Aliar right next to her, I mean, he can also just, yeah, he can also just do that. This Olivia's blade has been carrying Aliar this entire run. I want you to know that. And now she doesn't need to worry about anything. Because Aliar gives her such absurd buffs with the supports. And then we're gonna dance for her. And then Hortensia is gonna be in this range. She can't silence. That's fine. And then we're gonna... I don't actually think that she benefits from this, but it's better than nothing, I guess. As for these guys, we're gonna have them start taking care of... Oh, goodness me, I'm stupid. Wait a minute. There we go. Now we're talking. Switch between emblems. What is the night and day abilities? I forgot what night and day do, and that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna leave him here with the Waldau, and I'll leave Pandreo close by to deal with him just in case. And then Amber is also gonna be right next to him. I think this is good. I think this is a good first turn, all things considered. Yeah, you see, he barely deals any damage. The problem is that Hortensia has very low HP. So, like, any previous bad level up could have gotten her into serious trouble. My laptop is a potato. I've gotten buffering issues. That sucks, dude. Okay. I think I can actually silence him now. Let's try doing that. Oh, careful. I'll mark them on the map. This ground is not on fire, so I'm going to staff, silence, and hope that this works. Dang. And I didn't do that in Citadel's range. I should have, and I'm willing to use a time crystal to try that again. However, I do want to reset the RNG. What does this interaction look like? Not great. Yeah, I want to have him use the longbow just to reset the RNG. And then we are going to try silencing once. We missed, and that's fine. Torrential Roar. Dragon Vein. I think we can... No, it has to be Torrential Roar. He's unable to move, which is great for us. Seadal is going to try once more with Hortensio. Now it is 70%, and boom, he's been silenced. He can no longer use magic to attack, which basically renders him useless. And now we could just take pot shots at him all we want. Dang, dude. Yeah, Ivy can't really do anything here. Gauge. I'm gonna call doubles here. And then hopefully Byleth is able to deal enough damage to him. Yep, he is. Hopefully this doesn't make him able to move again. It doesn't. He is entirely immobile. I'm going to keep an eye on this dragon. And we're going to use the Wo Dao to take care of this guy. Very nice. Let's see. I think it's a stream issue, same on my end. I was just watching a different stream. Yeah, no, I mean it was from a different stream. Like it was the previous stream, the Team Fortress 2 stream. And like I looked at the analytics, and it was just a pretty bad set of analytics. Like we're talking, you know, something like 200 logged views, but all of them were maybe like, I don't know, like half a minute long. Like that's really bad for the analytics. Capable of understanding you blogging me on X, but here is too much. I won't mess up with the streams, but at least let me write comments on your videos on my main account. I mean that's fine, dude. But like if you're having connection issues, and like, you know, if you're having connection issues and all you're gonna like, do is complain that I'm ignoring you when I wasn't ignoring you last time. It was legit just like I guess that whenever I did address you, your stream wasn't working, like it wasn't loading properly. You know, like I don't want to be. I don't want to have to like see like a bunch of messages about how like, oh, why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me? When like I wasn't ignoring you, you know. And so like for those reasons, that's like that combined with the analytics, that's why I blocked your account from commenting. Is because like, man, it is kind of frustrating, you know, to be like, oh, why are you ignoring me when I wasn't ignoring you, and you were perfectly aware that you were having connection issues, right? But you were trying to like, you were putting that on me, and it took you a rather long while to figure out that the issue wasn't with me, but it was with your connection. And by the time you realized that, you had kind of like killed the stream analytics. So like that's why. But yeah, sure, I'll unblock you on YouTube. That's fine. Now, do I want to do? Dang, she's not fast enough anymore. Okay, that's something to keep in mind, I guess, is that she's not fast enough to keep up with these guys. What level is she? She's a level 11 sage. And she's having difficulty keeping up. That's bad. Alright, I want to start moving Louis up to the center to deal with that dragon. I would like to deal with that dragon a long time before we end up having to deal with what's it called? With Mauvier over here. So the dragons are a serious risk. So I'm gonna have Pandreo accompany Bro down here. Same thing as last time. The difference is gonna be Ruh-roh. The difference is going to be that, oh my. That we're actually going to be prepared for the dragon, as opposed to trying to wander into enemy territory and getting stuck on the debris. So, a few things. We need to deal with the boss. I think, honestly, the best way to do that is to have Seadal attack him. But that is incredibly risky. But it should break him. And if we break him, we basically win. He missed. He missed. He freaking missed. He missed both times. Okay. Okay. I guess I can have Aliar attack here. It's not a massive issue or anything. Alright, we have run that twice now. I'm sorry, 3 times. We ran the RNG 3 times. So we should have like brand new, fresh RNG, never before seen. Hit him. Thank you. And then take him out with the silver bowl. Let's freaking go. Alright, Gris is down. Not dead, because this game has like 3 antagonists, but certainly down. And then I'm gonna set up with the fortify thing. I'm gonna set up Louis with the fortify. I think that's a good idea. Before I send them in there. As for these guys, I think we can let the clones handle it for the most part, and then use Astra Storm. Wow, this is terrible. Let me cook. Who is worth silencing? I guess I can't really silence the enemy mage, and that's kind of a problem. Dang, this guy's also an issue. What the Sigma? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have to send in Amber. But my guy should be fine. I don't think they'll have much of an issue. And Amber's a little too far anyway. So we're going to send in Louis over here. And I think this little fighting force of ours, so long as they keep to the woods, should be fine. Need to make sure that they stay in the woods. And as for these guys... Oh, she's not a clone. Oh, shoot. That's a major issue. How much damage do they deal? Quite a lot. And this one has Elwind. Of all the tomes to carry, Elwind. She's gonna get hit on all sides. How much range? Three, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no escaping. What grants the most avoidance? It's the Silver Dagger. Dragon Vein, Bane of Succor. And then, is there a Staff to Weaken? Oh, Fogado has it. Shoot, yeah, he's the one with Fracture. I'll set up over here. Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's see how this goes. Okay, well, at least the Elwind user can go for one of the flyers, which is the very much the important part. Okay, cool. Yeah, what the Sigma? Yeah, what the Sigma, bro? What the Sigma? What's this guy's bow? He's a silver bow. I could deal with him with Louis over here. Like, Louis not gonna take any massive damage from him anyway. Okay, so we have 5 opponents. I need to get Marin over to this one, so we need to break through somehow. And I think the way to do that is by going after this guy. We don't have an axe user that could break him, but yeah, we do. Hold on, yeah, we do. It's the dual katana. And then Aliar, go over here. There we go. And then Marin can go to the back line over here. Take this guy out. This guy can't move. This is good. This is very good. Hortensia might be good to reuse. Use Thunder. Speed Taker, very good. Speed +3, that's also very good. And now, it's just a matter... Oh, what? Spear? Okay. And with the silver bow. That does a lot of damage. Sheesh. She can definitely survive a spear attack. That's physical 33 with very low speed. And she has 51. Yeah, she'll survive. I'll just have Sia dull attack this guy. So long as he doesn't miss, he should be good. Very good. And that basically takes care of that. Nope, I forgot to trade. Never mind. Well, it is what it is. We'll take care of him next turn. Probably gonna attack Marin anyway. No, he's gonna attack. Blow away. That's fine. At least she's not broken by it. Let's see. I think this might be the perfect moment to do this. So engage. And I'm gonna want to use the rapier here for the twin strike. And then yeah, okay. I see how this is. So we're gonna get him with the Hellfire. then Gangsta over here is gonna get him with the javelin. I should upgrade him to a spear, I think. And then finally, Citrine just sort of chills here for a while, I guess. Yeah, you see, she survives. She's perfectly fine. Goes for Citrine. That's annoying. But that's fine. She's good. And we have Pondreo for extra healing. Let's see how Louis does against this sniper. He does very well against the sniper. Man, they are hitting all these like low percentage hits, huh? But when I go to 40%, doesn't work out in my favor now, does it? I see the games they're playing here. They want me to stay on this. They want me to stay here. And I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing with that. I don't think they actually plan to attack. See, the dragon is an issue. If I take him down to 21, is Marin able to take him down? Not in one attack, no. Wait, no, yeah, it takes him down at 8? Yeah, never mind. No, wait, hold on. Because 15... 8 plus 15 is not 21. Yeah, no, never mind. However, that is 16 damage plus 17 damage. Yeah, we should be good. But I need Ivy to start coming down very soon. The dragon is now in range of Louis, and that is a massive problem. I think I'm better off letting Marin take the hit from the sniper. Now let's take care of this guy. Break him. And then kill him. Yeah, Overbeast, I don't hold anything against you, man. I understand you don't have any bad intentions. It's just a matter of practicality is all. Okay, we're gonna move Louis up. But I can't move him up by much. That's fine. I'm gonna start moving Aliar down. And then these guys down here. Yeah, they're fine. They're a little banged up, but they're fine. You got the rapier on deck. Let's go. And then I'm gonna have these two heal each other. And then I'm gonna have Amber on standby. Let's hope this turns out well. Yep, we're good. I wonder where the dragon is going to move. Okay. So how far can Ivy go? How far can Lewis go? How far can Theodore go? I see it. I see the vision. And it's because he can still move this way. So if I get them out of there, that's not a problem. Who has fracture again? You. And I imagine you don't quite reach. You do. That's interesting. You can actually get him from way outside that range. There we go. He's been broken. That way he can't do anything this turn. So now we move again to the strategy. We're going to move him here. Engage. And then we're going to dance. And then we're going to warp him over here. We're going to do that. And then I don't friggin' I guess I don't know, man. I could try to silence the dragon. This bunk has too much range, man. Silence. Okay, cool. He shouldn't be able to do anything to anyone now. If he does still do something to someone, I'm going to get kind of upset. Okay, alright. We should be good now. That was a good level up. Everyone's doing good. However, this dragon worries me. So I'm going to throw an Aliar as a free sacrifice, just in case. Going to give him even like worse stats. Just in case. Because I think it's kind of whack that I can silence and break him and he can still do all of the things. And these guys on standby. I guess I'll use a vulnerary on him. I'll also set up another bait just in case. I think that's incredibly stupid. That is so unbelievably freaking dumb. That is so dumb. So we're gonna have to replay that entire turn again, by the way. Just do the entire turn all over again. Because apparently, the dragon is stupid. we're gonna have to wait a turn, which means we're just gonna have to sort of steer clear of this guy, and that's really annoying. Let's heal you up. And then reposition. Yeah, we're gonna reposition Hortensia. And we're gonna get Seadol in position. I don't think I want to risk that, so move everybody out of the way. And then set up Aliar as an easy target, but a hard target to hit. And then, just like last time, we're gonna move these guys in range. And in case we need another physic user, I'll have her stand by. Same with Andreo, actually. Okay, good. Good, that's good. Okay. Much better. Let's see what happens now. It's a 19% chance to hit me. So the main thing is going to be setting up the Irvin again. And I think we're actually in a better position to do that now compared to before. So staff, warp. Never mind. We're gonna have Hortensia move over here. Dude, what is it with this stupid monk, bro? Get out of here. Die. Aliar is going to get the Fortify Staff, trade it with Hortensia, take away her Elf Thunder. She doesn't really need it right now. He's going to wait. And Hortensia is going to go over here and fortify. Actually, she could do it from range. But she could do it from like over here. Let's fortify. Oh. What does fortify do again? Recovers HP for all allies. Oh, I'm stupid. I mean, it's not bad. I thought it was like a strengthening thing, but okay, whatever. Warp him. And no, Hortensia still needs to move this way. You know, I will have her use Fortify. Didn't work on herself, though. That's wonderful. Oh, she still can't move him anywhere. Okay, well. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, now he has nowhere to go. Great Ether, Irvin. then Theodol is going to dance for Ivy. Nice. And Ivy is going to mend Potencia. And then, honestly, these guys are fine. Yeah, there's not much use. I'll keep those guys around, just in general. Kagetsu should be moving over here though, and the same thing with Amber. So interestingly enough, I still managed to keep all those guys moving in that same direction, which sucks. For Ether, there we go. Then Irvin seems to be the best weapon against him. But we need to weaken him a little bit. Yeah, this works. Let's go with Fail Not. And he can't hit him. And now, Louis can take him out with one more hit. We did it. Drag it down. Now we can move on to the main stage of the fight. Which means everybody needs to start moving. We need to start moving this way. Alright. We're just gonna set everybody up here. Doesn't matter if you burn a few turns. Doesn't really have much of an effect on me. Do that. We're gonna start attracting that other dragon. There we go. Oh, the bosses are moving now. Oh no. Okay. The problem with this is that Mauvier is gonna move if I get too close. I have one turn of setup. Where's Ivy? Warp. I just need to warp him across the side over here. guess I'll move through here. Gotta stands. And that way we got Louis to pull everyone else back. I think I want to set up Marin in the woods. This is tough, man. This is very difficult. But I think this is what I need to do. Just play guerrilla warfare with them. I mean, they're giving me the trees, presumably for a reason. Convoy might have anything that I can use right now. Violet. Not really, no. And then Louis moves back here. No. He moves back here with one vulnerary. What does this guy have? A spear? Then Louis will have a spear. And then I'm gonna have the staff users over here again, because I didn't realize this is how this was gonna go. Problem is, Marnie's perfectly positioned, and I cannot risk attracting Mauvier. Oh, I could have pivoted. Gosh darn it. I don't understand. I legit do not understand how he deals that much damage. It's just the dragon too. Like, only the dragon. Okay, so it's two bosses moving on top here, plus the dragon. The bosses are already within striking range of my units. That's not good, because they have engage attacks. Okay. Wait, she has the Worm Slayer. What? That's gotta be the biggest pile of baloney. So bears, you said check my Discord pings? What'd you ping me again? I don't know what you mean by Discord pings. You can just forward it in my DMs, bears, if you need me to. That is such baloney. Okay, so Marin is able to deal with this guy fairly easily. He has a spear though, so Marin would take quite a bit of damage. What can I even do, man? This stupid dragon is so annoying. I can't deal any damage to him. All of my units are useless against him. The only one that even does anything remotely at all is too slow, or like it's just too incapable of like doing anything to anyone else. It's so frustrating. Dude, by now, I should have gotten Amber through there. I don't have another warp either. Like, that was it. Hold on. I'm Crystal. The Game Boy face. If I fracture the dragon right now. Oh, come on, man. That's so not cool. That's a perfect level up from Aliar that I probably won't actually get. That's it. That's the play. So Ivy, mend him. Spear him. Dance. 26. Does she deal 26 damage? She does. Wait, what? I thought he died. Oh, thank goodness. Luna, very nice. And now finally. Watch this not even matter, bro. Like, watch some stupid move, like, take them out anyway. Rider's Bane. Please don't. Okay, okay. Come on, please. That's fine. Okay, alright. So we have a few options. How many time crystal uses do I have left? I have 6. I need to make them count. So the strat basically boils down to don't touch Marnie at all. So, I think, honestly, what might be smartest is to just retreat a little bit. Specifically, get out of Hyacinth and Veil's ranges. What does Hyacinth even have? He has Leaf. Leaf has the Killer Axe. He also just has, like, yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can safely get everyone out of his range. I need Marin back here. I need to step out of Hyacinth's range basically entirely. And unfortunately, his range extends really far. Yeah, that's how bad it gets. That's Hyacinth's range, but Hyacinth also doesn't do terribly much damage. I could probably have Louis just tank it. Yeah, he can tank Hyacinth. Probably trade for a vulnerary. Yep. Do not attract Mavir's forces. That is the last thing I want to do. Veil is what scares me the most, to be real with you. Fortify. Okay. Man. Can Kagetsu get anywhere nearby? No. Okay. That's fine. Rail. I'm sorry, dance for Ivy. And then use Warp so that I can get Kagetsu within range, at least somewhat. Oh, that's Citrine. But that's fine. Citrine's actually better to have here. Now let's see what happens with Hyacinth. He does no damage. Lovely. He's just chucking spears. he's literally just chucking spears. That's so funny. So, everything is on fire. Nothing is going well.
承知しました。エンブレム。
Do I want to even engage? Like, I don't think it's worth it. I do want to engage, but I would rather just use Irvin because it deals a lot of damage. The issue is Veil. What does Veil take? Like, what kind of damage kills Veil? Veil has a sword equipped. What's he in danger of? A lot. I could fracture Veil, or I could fracture Hyacinth. And I think it's in my best interest to fracture Hyacinth. Engage. Torrential Roar. And now Veil is locked in place. This was the move. Next, use Ivy. Okay. Right. Clearly, there are some stragglers that we need to take care of. What, really? That's annoying. Well, she's not backup though, so that sucks. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to engage and then use Aeliar's All for One. The problem is that there's nobody to use it with. Hyacinth has high stats in both departments, meaning I can really only use nukes against him. I get him with the Houses Unite, which is good. And then I don't know what that did. But he has a bunch of HP now. I'm gonna set up a bunch of these clones with Ivy. Call doubles. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. And then start setting up a Great Ether with an Irvin. Any damage to the Armonite at all? Good enough. Then Aeliar versus Hyacinth. That is ridiculous. No damage with any of his weapons. That's a major problem. Because who else has, like, the firepower to deal with him? Condreo doesn't really have much in the way of attack either. Well, which one gives me more avoidance? It's gonna be Olivia's blade. And Hortensia needs to get out of enemy range and heal everyone. Okay. That is like the best play that I could have made. I hope no one dies. Alright, good, good. That's one. Which one did he take out? Going for Seadal. That's fine. Seadal can survive one attack. Good, they took the bait. Oh, of course. That cleric is so annoying. No! Oh my? Okay. Wait, that was really good. Okay, what is the objective here? Defeat all 6 enemy commanders, and the issue with that is that there are freaking 4 of them all huddled around me with all of their troops. There are, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 troops. And I do not have the firepower to deal with them all. Steel Great Axe, she takes too much damage. Hortensia can always just use another Fortify. Ariad Bar also gets the job done. And that takes care of Hyacinth. What? Of all times to miss? Are you kidding me? And there's no stunning them anymore. Yeah, dude, I'm actually so cooked. I am so cooked. This might legitimately be the hardest Fire Emblem map I think I've ever played. Like, basically ever. Awesome. Great. That's what I needed. Needed a crit. Wow. 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 Okay. He does 50. What? Why does he do 30 damage? That's fine. Whatever. But the problem is, that it's a 42% chance. I'm wasting too many units on Hyacinth, who should be dead already. And Eliar does no damage against him. I'm basically just stalling. I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm just playing it safe here. There we go. Hyacinth is down. And then let's see what else. Flashing Fist. I sent a comment. Whatever. Eliar is seriously and annoyingly weak, and it's really starting to bug me. I need to take care of this healer. Now, which one of my squishy units is out here in the open? No! Oh my goodness! No! 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 I'll waste a time crystal on that. I have to. Like, what? Why? Why would you not auto-target the weakest one there? And Chloe needs to get out of there because Chloe's never been good at surviving. Chloe doesn't have much in the way of resistance. Veil still can't move. That's great. I honestly should not have focused on Veil as much as I did then. Fortify. I can at least try. Not that that really matters. 22, 11. That's not terrible. Of course she crit. Of course she freaking crit. Why wouldn't she crit? Why wouldn't she? What else happens? I forgot that she is Sigurd. So let's look back. How did I defeat Hyacinth? Okay, we're good up until this point. See it all dances. And the Aeliar going up there is when I start going wrong. Who made it so that Vale couldn't move? Okay. Now Vale can't move. Get her out of here. Now the concern is Zephyr. But we're good, we're good. Don't have to worry about Zephyr for now. If I send bro in right now, what happens? Nothing good. Oh no. Amber. Oh no, Louis. Oh, come on. Oh, of course, yeah, now they're just hitting all of them. Dude, I seriously don't get how they're hitting all those shots. Like, how they're hitting all those attacks. I don't understand it. There. Stupid healer is down. And that, annoyingly, that was very important. So we have two bosses here. We have a total of 1, 2. I gotta be careful with Marnie, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy units, 2 of which are bosses. Probably have the best shot at damaging her with the Urban. Because Louis cannot deal with Mobius Nosferatu very well. Can't break him, unfortunately. We got one more use of Fortify. Is good.
友にはなれんかったな。
軽やかに。
He's too likely to hit me. Okay. Now this is really difficult.
このあなたをそれから
I'm basically just risking it all, trying to test out what happens. Man. Combat arts. Fallen Star. Let's try it. Of course you missed. Of course. Why wouldn't you miss? It's not like I'm counting on you or anything. Try again. Thank you. Storm bails down. Wow. That was a terrible difficulty spike. Now let's see who dies. If someone's gonna die, I just want it to be Pandreo. Are you kidding me?
ここまでですか。これか。危ねえ。
What else would happen? That's not terrible. Okay, let's see what happens now. Still goes after Lewis. Do you die? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We made it. We made it through this turn. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All we need to do now is just ignore Marnie for this turn. And we're basically home free. Hey, dude, what's up? What's up, Aiden? I don't know how long ago you said that. I've been very locked in to this fight. Finally, Citrin gets to do something of note. She's been kind of neglected lately. Who has silence? You have silence. There we go. Now he can't do any magic. Let's beat him up, boys. Who is the Lance Reaver? You, Amber. Yeah, I'm sorry, not Lance Reaver. Rider Spain. I might actually have a better chance to hold it for a crit. Like that. And Louis. Louis deals too much damage to waste him this time. Solaire. That's also good damage. I know. Can Bro do something? Fail not. Oh, that's pretty good, but it doesn't kill. Need to be careful not to accidentally trip Zephyr. I mean, heck yeah, this is about what we should want, right? And then dance for Bro. I can move him over to this side. And with the killer weapon again. See if it works. Didn't, but he did quite a good deal of damage. Enough for Louis to finish him off. No, not quite enough to finish him off. It's still pretty good. Hit him. Hit him. Good. And now Chloe, all she has to do is snipe him. And now we just prepare for for Marnie. Oh, good. She already dealt a bit of damage to herself.
よーし
Now, Marnie doesn't really have a whole lot of weaknesses. She has poor magic resistance, so we could definitely use that. But something is protecting her. Radiant belt. I think might suit us better to take this guy out first. Then again, Citrine might be my nuke against Marnie that I need. Yeah, she does 53. So if we just have Bro attack with the really any belt. I mean, oh man. Okay, no. I just need a weak attacker. Not that weak. Aliar should be up to the task, right? No, actually.
いずこじゃ
Should I use the Armor Slayer on this guy? I should. That way we don't have to worry about him, and we can also use the positioning to our advantage. Then have someone do one more damage. Wow. Nice. Nice uselessness, Marin. There we go. That's good. All we gotta do is just kill her. There we go. You gotta run and prep dinner. Alright, see you, Kay. Oh, you're gonna stay? Sweet. Oh man, okay, this is, well, been very difficult. So now, we just gotta nuke her. Radiant bow. Hey, he got a crit. It's over. GG's. Wait, what? Oh, Roy had her endure. Right? Yeah, survive on 1 HP. Yeah. That's rough. I'm glad that I didn't have to account for that in, like, planning a strategy or whatever. Alright, who needs the XP? Hortensia needs the XP. Oh yeah, Aliar. Friggin' trade her back to El Thunder. There we go. Now, we just have one more enemy to take care of, and we win the map. And that is Zephyia, who has a Rider's Bane and 11 Sword, because this game does not want to let me enjoy myself. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Marin be the bait, and everyone's going to crowd around Marin. You might be wondering, why Marin? Simple. She has the most even balanced stats, and she's not going to get doubled. Move Theodol closer to the action.
よろしくてよ。
Move everyone closer. And Ulchrist especially needs to move closer. Darn. They're out of reach. I didn't even realize that these were here, because, I mean, it's not like you get a chance to use them. Everybody crowds around you over at this spot. This becomes the main battlefield. You might be thinking, oh, you're wasting too many turns. And, no. I don't think I am. Okay. I think this is good. I don't think this formation gets any better than this.
かかっている。
See what I mean? She's gonna Kanto out of there. Wait, no, she can't actually. Wait, no, she can. And that kind of ruined my entire strategy. Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious? The Levin sword. Okay. You know what? We can use a time crystal. Now that we know where she might move to, I think it might be a good idea to get everyone to pile around the corner and get ready to surround her. Iliar can actually stay over there. Ulchrist is going to be very close by. Kagetsu's going to go over here just in case. And it might be worthwhile moving Ulchrist over to this corner. In fact, if she's going to use the Levin sword, it might be better to use Citrine as bait. That makes sense, right? Okay. We're going to set up Citrine as bait. And she's not going to have really anywhere to turn to. I'm going to set her up with Elwyn to get a good head start. Set up Andreo nearby. Theodol's going to be close by here. And Kagetsu is going to be ready to approach from either side. Excuse me. Excuse me, what? It's a Levin sword. Oh no. Fine, man. Goodness. Why? That's ridiculous. I can't silence from this distance. I could try going around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wouldn't guarantee success, but it'd be pretty good. That's so stupid, man. Alright, I have this last, like, I have one more. Seriously, I don't get what that Soul Blade thing does. What does that do? What does Soul Blade do? When attacking with a sword, damage is calculated using the average of foes' defense, and resistance. Of course, because it can't be as simple as magic user targets resistance, physical user targets defense. It could never be that simple. Why would you ever consider that to be like how that works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like she goes further than the map, dude. What? Oh my goodness. Yes. Like, everyone leave. Like, that's ridiculous, man. How do you even fight that? I guess like Hortensia's silence, but even then, like silence doesn't actually do anything. It just shuts off magic, but there's no magic being used. Well, if we're attacking with a sword, then it's gonna be 34 versus 15, 16. It's fine because these guys have a lot of HP. The average is around, I don't know, 6. So Chloe needs to get out of there. And who, I don't know, what other tanky unit do I have? Who am I okay with losing? Andreo's over there. I guess I'm okay with losing Kagetsu. This is ridiculous. I don't know what to do. Like I think someone's gonna die and I'm gonna like end up giving up. Yeah, look at that. I give up. I'm done, bro. This is such a ridiculous chapter. You literally play every like other part of it correctly, but Zephy is so busted on her own, and she's the last person you fight in this chapter. What are you supposed to do? I have one more option. I have like one more turn. One more redo. And that's it. And how much damage did that even do? For Amber, that did defense and resistance. It's just, what do you mean by average, man? What do you mean by average? Damage is calculated using average of foes' defense and res. Like, you put them together and you divide by 2 or something? And how does that look for Amber? Pretty poorly, I guess. It's like 13... There's 34. I mean, that makes sense. And I mean, that's why Marin survived. So really, I think we just gotta heal Marin. Just heal Marin back up. And then these weapons don't run out of uses either. It's like, how am I supposed to kill her? So I can like wait around and try to figure out a blind spot all I want, but at the end of the day, I can't kill her. And she just gets to like play like retreat on me. Like, it's ridiculous. And that's the problem too, is that she doubles, man. I need to at least start attack. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You've gotta be joking. You can't be serious, man. The one time something finally goes right. Amber, start going after these, I guess. Same thing with Chloe. What? Convoy. I guess I'm gonna have to bust out a talisman and just use it and hope I don't die. That's legit the only thing I can do now. Because that's another thing, is like she also has like the stupid flyer protection thing. Yeah, see, reduces damage from effectiveness. Like literally all the things that you could like you would want to do, you know? Defend with resistance. You can't do that. Freaking like Turtle can't do that because she has Sigurd. Freaking like shoot her down with arrows. You can't do that because of Stalwart. And then on top of that, she has crazy high defensive resistance. How do you beat her? I'm gonna lose. And look at that, going after Aliar. Going after Aliar and Louis. They're dead. He's dead. Wait, what? She trapped herself. Wait. She trapped herself. Why would she do that? We can break her too. Wait, what? What? Why would she do that? Hold on, what?
花をめで
Aliar does 6 damage, takes her down to 27. How much does Louis do for the Silver Lance? He just barely ekes out a move. Fail Not has 77% attack damage, 77% chance to hit.
こちらか楽しそうじゃなんとお詫びしたらいいか
Okay, down 1 HP bar. Deals poison damage. That's good.
行きます
That's the important part. I need to kill this turn. She's not gonna make that easy for me. She's been broken. Elwind. There's no way. There's actually no way. Let's freaking go! We won! We won! Oh my goodness, we won. Oh my goodness, we won. We did it. How did that happen?
ハイヤシン
残ってる指輪は
英雄王の指輪
ここは撤退いたしベイル様
セピア。い
何か秘策
いから。
仰せの間
What are they planning to do? Oh, it's a cutscene. Yeah, give me Sigurd back. I don't want to ever have to deal with an enemy Sigurd again.
ベイル
謝ってもきっと許してもらえないわ。でも私は短い間でもお友達でいられて嬉しかった。
おいおいおい冗談じゃねえぞ指輪を向こうに飛ばしちま
Yeah, 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 get pissed. You were the first one to lose to me.
この欠陥品め
Wait, you could show that on screen? My goodness. Incredibly weak.
帰ったらただでは置かないわよ
モーブ、残りの指輪はしっかり持っててよ。
聖騎士の指輪ベイル
Ring of the Holy Knight. I'm pretty sure that's Sigurd, right? Please let it be
戻
Sigurd.
ってくれて嬉しいです
It is. Oh my goodness, I never have to deal with another enemy Sigurd again. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, I'm so glad. It was I won because of a fluke. God saved me from having to play this chapter again. It really was just that simple. God saved me. I had nothing to do with this. I could never have anticipated that that's how it was going to go. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God.
私もだ このままもう会えなくなったらと。
シグルト、さっき見た通りベイルという子は違う人格を引き出され、邪竜ソンブルがまだ満足に動けない分、あの子が手足となっている感じだね。
助けに行くか。
そうしたいですが、この村火を消し生存者を助け出こたびの戦いで指輪の数を。
そうだな。
Oh
今なら
man.
勝てる見込みがある。
Oh man. Yeah, dude, it was. Thank you. Yeah, that was so tough. I still don't believe that I won.
アルフレッドはこのことを。
村のこと
分かった。
Let me save before the power goes out, because there's always something like that. This is why I appreciated the save states back in, like, you know, the GBA days. Interesting. Give me bond points or bond fragments, whatever. Give me the bond stuff. The dreams bond. See it all, you also fought pretty well. Pandreo, you're okay. Get out of my face, Yunaka. I think you're the biggest disappointment so far. Who else is there? From, I don't use from. I don't use Zelkov. Are there any of my units around? Give me a cat. I don't know why I would want a cat, but give me a cat. In this game, you play as literally God. So if the cat doesn't want to come to you, it's acting against its nature.
そう。
あり
Let's see. Really, no one else? I was wondering there was a lot more combatants. Hello, Chloe. Give me bond points. What do you mean no bond points? That sucks. When there's story relevant, same thing with Louis. Watch, see, like they give you the bond points for other people, but like when they're story relevant, they don't give you the bond points. That's stupid. Like that should be give me more bond points, not 0. Travel to the Somniel. Felt the same way playing Armored Core 6. What in Armored Core 6? What would cause you to struggle that badly in Armored Core 6?
いいでしょう
Oh yeah, have the bond conversation with Lucina. Skipping it because Lucina doesn't really have much of a character. Parthia. Interesting. We got a bow. That's good. Ooh. I'll save once more. That was something else, man. Alright, gang. That was... I'm not gonna lie and say that it was all fun, but it was certainly a challenge. And a challenge I don't regret taking. Honestly, I was going to spend a large portion of the stream talking about the censorship situation going on and everything, but I just felt that it wasn't really worth it, and I might as well just try to have a good time. And I'm glad I made that choice, because I feel pretty good right now. But I feel pretty good. I have a hard time beating Aerie. I'll have to look into Armored Core 6. I have no idea what any of it is like. But yeah, man. I'm tired, dude. It's like 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed and take a quick shower and go to bed. Thank you guys for sticking around this long, especially UK. You're goated. Yeah, this is pretty fun. I have no way. I have no idea. My brain cannot process how to end this. So I'm gonna go. Good night. God bless you all. And a little thing for you guys who stuck around this long. The Demon Slayer video is currently under editing. I'm still in the process of editing the audio, and it looks like it's going to be around a 30-minute video. So just working on that whenever I have the time, and it's going to be pretty good. So yep, there you go. That's your sneak peek. Thumbnail is not made yet because I still don't know. I've been struggling with an idea for the thumbnail. We'll see what I do with that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. God bless you all, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Have a blessed week.